Hi yogis, thank you for checking out my channel. This is the prenatal modifications for vinyasa class for hips and little shoulders. So this is a class for those yogis who's been practicing before, so have idea of practice and have some established practice and also bring it. So as always, listen to your doctor, listen to your teacher, listen to your body. And if your doctor is telling you not to work out or practice, don't. And if you are have a local teacher, go to her, go to him. And then, if you have time at home and then practice with me, that's great. Always listen to your body if anything goes wrong, if anything feels wrong, and stop, pause, and just take a rest. You can also have some water ready and take enough break as much as you need if you get dizzy. Okay? So go ahead and come to the comfortable seated position and start your breathing. We're going to start with a gentle cat-cow in this seated position. So slowly keep your hands on your knees, pull your shoulders back and bring your chest forward and pull your shoulder blades back together with your inhale. With your exhale, pull your ribs in towards the midline to curl, make the C shape. Inhale, bring your chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, curl back. Last one, inhale. Exhale, curl. You're going to slowly bring your hands down to come to the all fours position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Drop your belly down, shoulders back, and slowly bring your chest forward, like bringing your sternum through your arms. Tailbone up. Exhale to curl, tailbone point down towards the ground and press the mat away with both of your hands. Your back muscle, your latissimus muscles are active, hugging your muscles in. Inhale, shoulders back and chest forward. And then exhale to curl in, making a C shape for your back. Inhale, drop your belly, slowly bring your chest forward. And then exhale, tuck the toes under and push back to your downward facing dog. 5 breaths here in your first down dog. If you need to bend your knees in and out. And push your hips back. 2. And 1. Hike your heels high, so bend your knees. Step or hop forward, inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, head down. Inhale to rise up slowly. Bring your hands all the way. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, head forward. Exhale, step the left foot back behind you. Now go ahead and move this right foot out a little bit so you have a space for your belly. Keep this left hand down on the ground and plug this right thigh in towards the socket of this pelvis. Keep your hips and your legs nice and active. Lift your left kneecap up and turn your chest just a little bit and reach your right arm up to the sky. Just gentle, gentle twist. And slowly bring your hands down to the ground. Drop your left knee down and slowly bend this left knee. Bring your left hand down on the ground and slowly lift your gaze back towards your back foot. Now here you can use your right hand on your right thigh to lift your chest a little bit, or if you're comfortable to reach back, you can also reach back towards the back foot. And slowly bring your hands down. Go ahead and bring your knees back. Tuck your toes under, push down back to your downward facing dog. Left side, you're going to step this left foot forward. Once again, you're going to move this left foot out a little bit towards the left side to make a space for your belly. Right hand down and lift your right kneecap up and keep both of your quads nice and strong. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Slowly bring your hands down, back knee comes down, and lift your gaze back towards the back foot. Lift your chest a little bit using your left hand on your left thigh, or reach back towards the back foot. So here, you're not twisting your belly, you're twisting more from your upper back, so you're more like opening your chest here. And slowly bring your hands down. Bring your left foot back, tuck your toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Hike your heels high, exhale, bend your knees, step to the front. Inhale your head up, exhale head down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands by your side. Okay, inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, head up. This time exhale, step both of your feet back, plank position. If this is too much, go ahead and drop your knees down to all fours. Otherwise, you're going to come to your plank position, full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, you can come down with your knees bent or chaturanga. Inhale, release your toes back into your upper facing or gentle cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog, push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and step forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, feet back. So once again, this chaturanga, you need to drop your knees down, drop your knees, and bend your elbows straight back. Inhale, release your toes and pull your chest forward. You can lift your thighs off the ground. If that's too much, you can drop your knees, but bend your elbows, then bring your chest forward, keeping a space for your belly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Five breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and step forward with your inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale to rise up all the way. Exhale, hands by your side. Let's start to do the Surya namaskara. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Good, and immediately exhale to fall full. Inhale, head forward. Exhale, step your feet back. Plank pose. Exhale to your chaturanga or knees down. Inhale to your gentle cobra, gentle upper dog. Don't stretch your belly too much. Exhale, downward dog. So any opening of your chest, really focusing on your upper back rather than your belly. So keeping your belly not stretched here. And step your right foot forward. Left heel comes down. And coming into your warrior one from here, reach your hands up. And with your exhale, bring your hands down to your chaturanga, or just step your feet back to your downward facing dog. Right heel comes down and left foot steps forward for your warrior one on the other side. And then exhale, chaturanga vinyasa, or step back to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and step forward with your inhale, head forward. Exhale, head down. Bend your knees to your chair pose. And hands by your side. Let's go through this one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head up. Exhale, down dog, straight or chaturanga. Inhale to your upper facing. Once again, chest focus here. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward. Left heel comes down, warrior 1. Exhale to your chaturanga. Step the right foot back. Inhale, upper facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right heel comes down, left foot forward. Inhale, now rise up. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upper facing. Exhale, downward facing. 1, 2, 3, keep your legs strong. 4, 5, and step forward with your inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Bend your knees to your chair pose. Exhale, hands by your side. Okay. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, head up. Let's go through the last round, chaturanga. Inhale, upper facing. Exhale, downward facing. This time, right heel back behind you. Left thigh also back and push your right heel back. So whole hips is pushing back towards back wall. Now from here, bend this left knee, soften this left knee, and rotate this left outer thigh back towards the back wall, and re-straighten this left leg to feel a little bit deeper stretch into your outer thigh. Deep breaths. 2, 1. You're gonna slowly bring your right heel, right knee towards your right shoulder, finding your core, a little bit of core in your back, and stepping your right foot forward. Left heel comes down, warrior 1. Reach it all the way up. Keep your left thigh really strong and bending your right leg, dropping your tailbone down. Deep breath in. Hands come behind you. Let's pull your both of your shoulders back to lift your chest up here. And then exhale, slowly come down. Now you're gonna let the belly and chest come to the inside of your right knee. Open your right knee a little bit and bring your gaze down or back towards your back foot. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna slowly rise up, strong legs. Exhale to you open up to your warrior 2. So step this left foot out a little bit, bend this right knee once again. Make sure both of your hips are at the same level. Right knee goes out little by little towards the pinky edge. Keep your legs strong. Breathe. slowly straighten this right leg. Drop your right hand down to the ground. You can step this right foot in just a little bit. Grab on your right ankle. You can also use a block underneath your right hand and reach your left arm up to the sky. If you can, catch your right big toe. You have that option as well. Trikonasana triangle pose. So lift your sternum towards the front and pull your chest towards the ceiling and nicely relax your shoulder. You have a nice long neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, last 5, and slowly bring your hands down. Step this right foot back behind you. Slowly come to your plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, down dog. Left side, left leg out behind you. Heel back and push your right hip back at the same time. Let's bend this right knee and pull the outer right thigh back towards the back wall and re-straighten your right leg. Push your chest back towards the wall. 2, 3, 4, last breath. You're gonna pull your left knee to your left shoulder, hold it, and step your foot forward for your warrior 1. Drop your right heel down, and let's come up all the way. Inner thigh nice and active. Draw your tailbone down. Breathe and settle. Hands come behind you. Shoulders back and lift your sternum up. And then exhale once again. Come forward to your humble warrior. Let the belly in your chest come to the inside of your left leg and keep your right thigh nice and active. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna rise up to the ceiling. Reach up. And then exhale, open up to your warrior 2. Bend your left knee, right leg straight. Arms are out to the side, shoulders relaxed. And slowly straighten this left leg. You can step your feet in just a little bit to narrow the stance to your Trikonasana block underneath your left hand. Catch your big toe or catch your ankle. Stack your right hip on top of your left hip and move your sternum forward so you're lengthening sideways and reach your right arm up to the sky. So Trikonasana and all of this side angle kind of pose is a great, as you can still strengthen a little bit of core in your back muscles and your obliques without pressuring too much of your baby in your belly. Yeah. So let this baby hanging here and keep really feeling the stretch and strength in your side body. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And slowly bring your hands down. Let's put your left foot back to your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Go ahead and bring your right leg out behind you once again. Push your hips back and chest back, right heel back. Bend this left knee, rotate the left thigh back, just re-straighten your left leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, right knee touch your right shoulder. Step this right foot forward. Left heel comes down. Warrior 1. reach all the way. So we're gonna repeat the sequence a little bit faster. Bring your hands behind your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. You can also come in just a little angle, not all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly release warrior 2. Sit down deep into this and tailbone down. Gaze towards your right fingertips. 3, 4, 5. Trikonasana, right leg straight. You can step this right foot in just a little bit and reach down towards your right foot. Left arm up to the sky. So right leg and your left leg straight, but if you need to once again, you can come up on your shin. 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna slowly bring your hands down. This time, bend your right knee, lift your left heel off the ground to come forward to the lunge position. You're gonna bring your left hand down. What you're gonna do is turn both of your feet. So all of your 10 toes gonna face towards the right side edge of your mat. Left leg keep straight. Right knee is bent. Stuck this right hip on top of your left hip here. And reach your right arm up to the sky. You're opening your right outer hip. 2, 3, 4, last breath, and slowly bring your hands down. Go ahead and move your hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop your left knee down to the ground. Yeah. Okay, slowly move your right knee out a little bit and bring your chest forward. So this is a lizard pose. So you can come down to forearms if your hips are open enough. If not, you can stay on your hands, or you can use a block underneath your forearms. And slowly bring your hands down to the ground. Let's release this right leg out behind you. Bend your right knee. Stack your right hip on top of your left hip. You can bend your left knee a little bit to soften the joint. And push your chest back. Downward facing dog. Left leg out behind you. Hips back, chest back. Bend your right knee. Right thigh rib pull back and slowly push your hips back again. Exhale, knee to your left shoulder. Step your foot forward into your warrior 1. Hands behind you. Inhale your shoulders back. And then exhale, slowly come forward, humble warrior, halfway or all the way down. Keep your right quad nice and lifted. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And slowly lift yourself up. Warrior 2. Breathe. Opening your hips little by little at your capacity. So really keeping your inner thigh strong, but feel the outer thigh also, and slowly move your left knee out little by little towards the pinky edge. to your Trikonasana. Go ahead and move this right foot in, narrow the stance. Left hand comes down to the block, shin, or your left big toe, Rayama. Finding the length. And slowly come down. Lift your right heel off the ground. Turn both of your feet to face towards the left side edge of your mat this time. And then you're going to slowly reach your left arm up. Opening your left hip on top of your right. Good, and slowly come down for your lizard. Drop your right knee down. You can move your left knee out little by little towards the outside to bring your chest to the inside of your left knee. You can use a block or bring your forearms down to the ground. Opening your hips. Keep breathing here. Focus on your breath. Good, slowly bring your hands down. Good. And let's lift this left leg out behind you. Bend your left knee. Open your left hip on top of the right. Good, and to your downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk to the front. Inhale your head forward. And then exhale your head down. Okay. Slowly rise up to the standing here. Okay. So we're working on the hip strength, leg strength, and also opening up the hips. So we're going to do a little bit of balancing. Balancing gets a little bit more challenging during the pregnancy, so you can use a wall if you want to. Okay. So you need to use the wall to just find a balance. Catch your right hand, right knee. And slowly open it out to the side. Now here, let's flex this right foot and open this right femur bone out towards the back. Really finding this whole hip opening, outer rotation of your right leg. Back to the center. Bend this right knee and keep bending your right knee, but pull this right knee down to your left knee and pull your right heel towards your butt. Catch your foot with your right hand, pull towards your right side of your leg. Good. And slowly push this right foot against your right hand and lift your sternum a little bit. If you are balancing, you can reach your left arm up to the sky to your gentle dancer pose. So again, you don't want to stretch your belly during a pregnancy. So you want to keep this kind of just gentle. Focus on your leg strength to push this right foot against your hand. And slowly release. Let's going into the other side. You can use the wall for balance. And bend your left knee. Catch your left knee with your left hand. And open out to the side. And slowly, really focus on opening this left leg. Turn this left thigh out towards the outer edge. Back to the center. Slowly bend this left knee back and pull this left heel towards your butt. Catch your foot with your left hand. Dance on the other side. So push this foot against your left hand to really focus on the leg strength. Keeping your belly kind of relaxed. Chest lift up and Rayama. Just gentle dancer here. slowly release. And when you're back to the center, inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, head forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Slowly, you're gonna bring your right foot forward and coming into your pigeon. So you're gonna bring your right foot behind your left hand. Slowly drop your right knee down behind your right hand and slowly draw your hips down. If this hurts your knees or hips, any of the joints, come out of the pose and wait for my modification. So if you're in this position comfortably, release your left leg. Check back to make sure your left leg is coming out straight from your hips. Right knee is to the right side of your right hip. Right foot is just in front of your left hip. It's okay that your right shin is diagonal. If you want more intensified hip opening, you're going to try to bring your right shin little by little more parallel to the front edge of your mat. If you want less, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to pull your right heel towards your body, right knee stays there. Okay? So this is a pigeon. If this is not happening for your knee, you can come to a seated position, bend this left knee, flex your right foot, put your right ankle on top of your left thigh, hands behind you, and hang out right here. So either way, you're doing the same stretch for your outer right thigh, so your IT band, and also there's the tensor fascia lata that go through whole outside of your right thigh. So this is really up to the size of your belly. Here, your belly is already touching. You might want to just stay up right here. Otherwise, you're able to maybe come down to your forearms or come down towards the ground. Okay, slowly release. Let's go to the other side. Left knee goes towards your left hand, right foot goes behind your right hand. We'll come to a seated position for same modification, seated pigeon. If you're in this position, right leg goes straight out from your hips. Left knee is to the outside of your left hip and left heel is behind your right hand. Stay here or forearms come down. Make sure that you have a space for your belly. And slowly you're gonna release. Go ahead and bring both of your feet back to your downward facing dog. Let's come to a seated position. Okay. So from here, go ahead and bring your feet together, soles of your feet together, and bring your feet slightly forward so you're making the diamond shape. Then you can just relax your knees a little bit, bring your chest slightly forward, bring your hands underneath your shins if you can, and forearms can come down and bring your chest forward, or you can just catch your feet from the top of your feet and slowly bring your chest forward. So this is a turtle pose, Kurmasana variation. So you're releasing the tension from your low back and your hips. Slowly lift your gaze up. And now you're going to go into your butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. You can move your hips forward or pull your heels towards your groin of your legs. Open the soles of your feet up like a book, if you can, to open your knees wide to the side. Once again, no forcing or pushing of joints during pregnancy, as we have the relaxing going through our body right now, right? So we don't want to overstretch. We don't want to get the joints out of control. If this is not comfortable, keep your feet together and just stay up right here. Only here comfortable, you can just move your hips back a little bit and bring your chest forward and slowly come forward in this Baddha Konasana position. Forearms can also come down if that's comfortable for you. So now we are opening your inner thighs and then also the hip flexors also. And slowly bring yourself up. Go ahead and close your knees and release your legs out to the front. Now from here, we're gonna do a little bit of a shoulder massage here. We get a little bit, tense in the shoulders. So let's go into the right side of the body. So you're gonna come to the side, but here you're gonna bring the right hand back, right palm down, right thumb up, and slowly drop the outer right shoulder down to the ground. Okay, right palm is down, right hand is down, and right thumb is lining up with the shoulder. Okay, now from here, use this left hand to balance. Bend this left knee, put your left foot right behind your right knee, and slowly peel your chest up towards the ceiling little by little. You probably feel a pretty deep stretch and a massage in your front chest and your shoulder blades area. So your shoulder blades squeezing in a little bit, and then your front part of your chest is opening. So that it's a really great massage, but this can go overboard too. So if you are not used to this stretch, just go gentle. And use your hand and come out of the pose, and let's do the other side. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly come down on your side. Line this left hand with your left shoulder slowly, like this. And eventually you're gonna bend your right knee to put your right foot behind your left knee. And release your chest up. If you peel more towards the ceiling, you have a deeper opening for your chest and your shoulder. If you kind of stay with your right hand down, you probably can stay gentle. So choose that intensity that feels good for you, that doesn't hurt you. And then slowly you're gonna release, and let's come up here. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit more of the shoulders and neck here. Go ahead and bring your hands up. Bend your right elbow, catch your right elbow with your left hand, and slowly pull your right elbow towards that left side. The whole side body, your right side body stretching. And the other side. And release. Good. And now we're gonna start to close, and then we're gonna come down. But let's start with the bridge pose, and then we're gonna close. Slowly come on the back. If you have you're in the third trimester and your big belly is bothering you to come down on your back, skip this and come to the side shavasana. Otherwise, keep your feet towards your butt, lift your hips. And you can stay or use a block underneath your hips to your supported bridge. And slowly release. Let's come into your shavasana to the side. If you're still in early stage of your pregnancy, you might not need to be on the side shavasana and come to regular shavasana. Otherwise, come to the side body and just get into the comfortable position and relax. Great job. Stay in shavasana as long as you can. Namaste.